captured us, put us in the mines. Whoa. You notice that your captor seems to be involved in a tense confrontation. A demon is blocking the undead knight's path, a smug grin spread across his impudent face. They're both too absorbed in conversation to notice you. What have you brought us, Kestoglyr? New slaves to the mines? They look strong, should last a couple of months at least. Well done, you bony cur. We spotted your ship before it arrived, so there's a unit waiting at the main gate to escort the prisoners into the new mine shaft. Well, what are you waiting for? Bring them to me. The demon grins, showing his rotten, filthy teeth. Woo! Ah, he looks awesome. All right. Stand aside. These prisoners are my prey. My mistress sent me to hunt them down, and I've tracked them for months. I will take them in for questioning myself. Requires Lich mythic path. Examine Kestoglyr with the penetrating gaze of a Lord of Death. These undead were created by someone very powerful, but you get the sense that they were made hastily, almost as an afterthought. The undead knight who leads them, however, is an entirely different matter. Whoever raised him to undeath clearly wished to condemn his soul to eternal torment. They personally claimed the knight's life and branded him with the seal of submission. If you destroy the knight and raise him again, you might be able to break the seal and subdue him. Listen to the conversation. You catch sight of the demon's blood-red throat as he throws back his head and laughs mockingly. Well, surely these prisoners weren't walking around naked when you captured them. Where are their things? I want to see if they had anything interesting. Everything they own will be laid at the feet of the mistress. Touch their belongings, and you'll lose your head. No intimidate is gonna work, so hey, attack. Out of my way, you damned abominations. What? Kestoglyr, how did you manage to lose the prisoners? Useless deadbeat. This is your mess, so you better clean it up. Hepzibah will be told of your mistake. The demon rushes away, not even bothering to put up a fight. A corpse lies at your feet. It is wearing an old set of knight's armor, and beneath the open visor, you see a shrunken, mummified face with thin, shriveled lips and a sharp, angular chin. The dead man looks human, but even in death, you could tell there is something not quite right about his features. However, it is not difficult to imagine what he must have looked like when he was alive. Resolute, proud, and courageous. Evil. Requires Lich mythic path. Imbue the corpse with new vigor and raise him as your undead slave. Your power pours into the dead man's flesh. It fills the corpse, illuminating its dead eyes with a crimson light and causing its limbs to shudder convulsively. A dry wheeze comes from the dead man's chest. Who were you in life? A look of pride flashes across his gray face, although his voice remains dry and impassive. I was once called Kestoglyr Mantiel. I was born on the material plane, far away from Golarion. I was a paladin in the Order of the Burning Fist. I was an honor to serve in its ranks. My armor bore its insignia. We fought against the spread of evil, traveling across the plains to sever the grasping tentacles of darkness. I was a good soldier. I participated in numerous raids against the dark forces. However, an incursion into the Ivory Labyrinth led to my defeat, and I was turned into a weapon. That's where I became who I am now. How did you go from being Baphomet's enemy to being his servant? We made a mistake. We did not know the danger that awaited us in the Ivory Labyrinth. The arrows fell like rain as we forced our way inside, and only 24 warriors survived the ranged assault. Then, our path of retreat was cut off, and for many months we were forced to survive in darkness. Wounded and filled with despair, we had to fight at every turn. Finally, we found a canal in the depths of the labyrinth. We seized a ship as it moved through the water and set sail, hoping the current would carry us away. But it was a trap. We were sailing straight into an ambush, and I knew about the ambush all along. Darkness had devoured my spirit, and the Lord of the Minotaurs had already had me in his thrall. I acted according to his will and followed his instructions. My comrades perished, and my beloved wife, my most faithful companion, was taken prisoner. I accepted my own fate. I was killed. But the memory of my wife kept my spirit from appearing at Pharasma's court. Baphomet saw what I had become and bent me to his will. He made me his slave, and my brothers and sisters in arms were raised to undeath. They served as a unit under my command. The brand of the burning first was removed from my armor and replaced with a 5-pointed star. That is my story. The demons lawful. The demons humiliated you and forced you to act dishonorably. I give you the right to seek vengeance. Weapons do not seek vengeance. They simply act in service to its cause. Then they break. I am broken, but I will recover and serve again. Do you remember anything about your home? The dead knight frowns. He remains silent for a while, but finally answers in a solemn voice. I used to think my love for home was as strong as the metal of my armor. However, my armor is still strong, and my memories of home are gone. All I remember is that I thought it was beautiful. From now on, you will serve me. As you wish, my lord. The knight makes an unsuccessful attempt to rise, but his body is too broken and mangled. Alas, I am currently useless to you. I sense the loss of certain parts of my body. I need time to put things right, and then I will be able to obey orders again. When you can move again, come find me. The knight makes a concerted effort to get up, but his broken, mangled legs prevent him from rising. A shadow of annoyance flickers across his cold, leathery face. I will obey. Once I have recovered, I will set off. I will find you. A figure dressed in gray armor collapses his metal fist to his chest in greeting. He looks vaguely familiar, and as you get closer, you recognize the face beneath the visor. This is the undead knight who once served Hepsamira. My lord, I have done what you commanded. After I attended to my damaged body, I set out after you. I saw the corpse of my former mistress and evidence of a battle in a place with many portals. I saw those who died by your hand. Then I saw the sun of this plane, a strange sun, but familiar. When I was alive, I used to look up at the night sky, and I remember seeing this star in one of its constellations. It is by your power that I am here, and I am ready to serve. Use me as you will. Are you still loyal to me, Kestoglyr? You hear a trace of sadness in the knight's voice. I am your servant, a weapon to be wielded. As long as you hold the hilt, I will serve you faithfully. I have to go. The knight nods curtly and bids you farewell with a military salute. Oh, snap. And you get him at level 3? Are you kidding me? Yo. That's awesome. You get him. They made him level 3. Wow. Wow, I'm blown away by that. Okay. Wow, okay. So he's got +4 heavy armor. And he's just regular old fighter. You know what? That's fine. That's fine.